You know, this is the steak. I'm gonna start with a Montreal seasoning and some Lowry seasoning salt. That's how I prepare that. Let it go to room temperature before you bring it. Okay, I start on the grill. I take charcoal. I get it going hot. Lay the steak on there. Let it. This is just simply for grill marks. I try to put the grill marks on there, and that like I said, it's just for looks. Then I come in, shift it so I can have the diamond grill marks. So I shift it, let it cook a little bit longer, right there. All right. After I do that, then it's about time to turn it over. So I come in, I turn the steak over so I can do the same thing on the other side.
Check this, turn it over.
I'm not really cooking it. This is basically just for looks. This is just to get that.
Some nice grill marks on there.
Marks on the steak.
Let that sit
I
for a couple
shifted
minutes.
it again.
Turn it.
All right. After I did that, I took it. I put it in to the smoker, which I should be doing here pretty soon. Yeah, take it and I put it into the smoker. I strung this out a little bit long, but I put it into the smoker. Okay, now I'm coming back in now. I'm starting on my pasta. I'm chopping up some onions, some parsley, and then I'm going to chop up some spinach. I take the spinach, chop it up. You don't have to chop it because the spinach is going to wilt anyway. Okay, I'm taking the pan, starting out with some little olive oil. Take the olive oil, let it heat up a little bit. Once it gets hot, then I come take all the stuff that I just chopped and I put it on there. Right now I'm just putting the onions I'm start with the onions and the garlic, get it going, and then I'll come back a little later with the greens, the parsley and the spinach. So that's what I'm waiting to do now. Let that get the right color. Now here you go. Took all that and let's get that all down a little bit. So now I'm gonna pull that skillet off and just set it all to the side. Now I'm gonna start my lobsters. I took 2 lobster tails and put them in there to boil. It takes a little while. Get your water boiling. I didn't use any kind of seasoning in my water. I just used straight water to do this. Get it stirred up real good. Let it cook. You don't want it to cook fully because you're going to cook it more once you get it out of here. So just cook it a few minutes. Get it good and red. Get your lobster tails a little red, but you don't want them to cook all the way. So now I'm pulling them out, letting them cool. Okay, I'm cooking some shrimp. Take some shrimp, and I got a seafood medley. It's a little bag you can get in grocery stores. It has a little shrimp and imitation crab and clams and octopus. It has all of it in the bag. I took out the imitation crab because I don't like the imitation crab with my seafood. So I take that part out. And then okay, this is after they've cooled. Come in, I crack them open. Crack open the lobster tails. Get them open, get all the shells and everything off of them. Then chop this on down. If you notice, you see the lobster is not done. Okay, now I season my water. I take some of those same ingredients, the onions, the parsley, and the spinach, and I throw it in the water, let it boil a little bit, and then I come back and hit it with my spaghetti. See, spicing the water now, it's going to soak in that spaghetti. The flavor's going to soak into that spaghetti as it cooks. Okay, I have a stick of butter. I threw that in there. Get it? A little al dente, a little, not all the way cooked through. Now I'm throwing all my meats back in there. Well, not all my meats. I'm just throwing the lobster in there. Okay, that's cooking. Okay, now go get my pot, my skillet anyway, with my veggies that I sauteed up. Throw a half a stick of butter in there and get that back to going. I threw a little extra spinach in, but this time I didn't take the time of chopping it up. I just threw whole leaves in there. And if you notice, it wilts up just like everything else. Dropped a little Cajun in there. You notice I haven't used much seasoning. So, got that going. Now, this is some ricotta cheese. Take some ricotta cheese, mix it up in there. A little milk. Help break down that cheese. Go throwing the rest of that meat on in there. Now I'm going to take that spaghetti and lobster. I'm going to throw that in there. Get it all mixed up in there real good. A little salt and pepper. Salt and pepper in at the end. I put a little more milk in because I thought it was a little too thick for me, so I put a little more milk in. I don't give measurements because, like, all this stuff is pretty. I can give you a way to do it, but I'm not going to say how much of what you should put in. I'm going to cut that steak. Look, it's nice pink in the middle, not runny. I mean, not bloody, but it's, nice little pink in the middle. And that's it. I hope y'all enjoyed my video. This is just what I'm doing on my day off. This is what I like to do on my day off. Hope everyone has a good day. Bye-bye.